Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today we have another unboxing. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my light there. In this great big bag, so get yourself a cup of coffee. We're going to be here for a few minutes. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Let me take a look. All right. Yep. All right. Well, we'll start with one and we'll work our way through. This package came from Biggest Crafts. They are a great store. I ordered my daughter's dragon from there, and it took less than 2 weeks to get to me. So I'm counting that as absolutely great. All right. This first one, I don't know if I'm going to take it out of the bag here. Give it a second. Well, if I can find... I'm trying to do it way. Maybe? Keep that bag up there. This is kind of a small picture, but it is a clear picture of a Christmas wreath, and it has like a little village inside of it, and like somebody in with a sleigh and a horse, like a man and a woman on a sleigh and a horse. So let's take a look. And this one is, let me get my notes. Christmas wreath. Okay, it's supposed to be a 40 by 40. Ooh, look at all that white. Holy cow. We'll see how big this turns out to be. Comes with 2 needles right there. And it comes with a great, not a great big, kind of a big one. Let me see, this is an 11 count. I had to look. Kind of a small picture, but it has a nice big key. And this key, well, it's green here, but it's blue there. Everything else is the same. Look, yeah, it's like a dark blue on this, but it's green here. But the rest of the symbols are pretty much the same. Easy to read key on both. 23 colors. Let's take a look at the colors. Nice. Look at those greens. There's some dark red, like there's an orange red here, and I guess that's kind of a bittersweet color, but not a dark bittersweet, kind of a medium. We have a salmon color down here, but I love those greens. Oh man, nice and old-fashioned looking. And dark red, like a brick color, and some gray. So not too many here, but it does look like there is a bunch of white, and I don't believe it's white. Let's see, we'll get there. Here is the white, if I can get it out of here. Hold on, hold that thought. It's coming. And it's more of a cream color. I don't know, I'm looking. It is 3865. Now here it looks more yellow than I'm used to seeing 3865, and that's going to be all this background around here. And yes, except for that one color, the whole key is the same. You can see the symbols really clear. You might want to have to blow this up, but hey, at least the key, you can read it, and you know that it's all the same when you're looking for a symbol on this if you had to. Okay, let me set that aside and put that white aside. And this is the actual size of the picture, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. This is where the little sleigh is and the people. There, it does not show. Let me look. There's no back stitching on it. So, yeah. And it's quite confettied all in this mass. But it sure is a beautiful picture, huh? Just gorgeous. And that bow is right here. It's done in, well, it looks about like 3 shades of reddish. And you got all the lovely berries up here in this wreath. I just think it should be bigger. Let's measure it. I said it was supposed to be a 40 by 40. It does say that at the top of the, I'll show it to you. So it's about 39.5 by 39.5. But it does say at the top that it's supposed to be a 40 by 40. So that's a little under. And the actual picture is 30, I'm sorry, I got 39 on the brain. My bad. 29.5, which is 11.5 by, whoops, I have to get it where I need it to be. By about, give or take a little bit, 30. So 30 by, and a little over 30. So it's not square exactly, but I still think it'll be pretty. Me personally, and this is kind of thick canvas. We talked about this. It's like the smaller it is, the thicker the canvas is. There is no serging around the edges. It seems to have some kind of like freight check or something. And I showed you the 2 needles. So yeah, it'd be interesting, but I would start in this middle and see what it's going to look like. You may want to just skip this whole part in the middle and just make the nice wreath and make this that yellow color, which is off-white, and just do the wreath if you don't think there's enough definition in there. I don't know, I'd have to see it stitched. I can't tell. And it might be something that, you know, you're going to have to stand back away from. I just, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's see what is next. Hang on, I gotta get everything where it needs to be. And up. Alright. And the next one, we got some Christmas and winter looking things. This one is from Joy Sunday. Comes in the nice plastic resealable bag. Instructions on the back. Now if I could get it open, we'll have it made. I forgot to tell you how big it was. It is a 14 count and it's 26 by 23. But isn't he cute? Him and his little bunny rabbit. I don't know what these menacing things are up here. I have to look again. Oh, they're birds. I thought they were bugs. But they're birds coming to fly and land on him. There's a bird over here. He's got a little bunny rabbit he's going down the hill with. Isn't it cute? Just cute. I just love the expression on that snowman. Comes with a nice key. It has full stitch, quarter stitch, and back stitch. So I'm assuming that the quarter stitches are, you know, to round things off. But they're just, or make the birds. I have no idea. Let's see here. And this is 1 page. I thought it was 2. What is the quarter stitch? Okay, so it's like a, I guess they're like around the edges of the birds. And I don't see that many. It's like making their beaks or whatever. I don't know, it's just kind of odd. But, you know, it's not too big. Let's see what the colors look like. Very few. You have 19 colors in this. If I can get them all to hang down. It comes with 2 needles. Looks like 310. And some white. Now see how white that, I'm sure, is that B5200? Yeah, that's B5200. It's like, yeah, that's awful white if it's 3865. But usually they throw the 3865 more on with a light pale blue tone to it. So I don't know why that was so yellow. But yeah. So 19 colors, not too much. Not too bad. I'm looking for the canvas. Then I have to turn this over just so I can remember, because heaven knows it was 5 minutes I've forgotten. Nice key on the back. This key does not match the one that is on this one, but it still lists quarter stitch, back stitch, and full stitches. Nice, easy to read symbols. Like I said, the back stitching is going to make this one for sure. Okay, let's check this size. Let's see, the big side is supposed to be 26 centimeters. It is 26 and a half, which is about almost 10 and a half. The whole canvas by 20, almost 22. So it's closer to that. So it's a little over the 26 and a little under the 23. The actual picture, now we're going to go all the way to the edge where his where this house is over here, if I could just talk. And over here where the scarf ends, because that's where the pattern ends. So I would say 18 and a half. And we have to come up where the broom is. So about almost 18 and a half by 18. Give or take, because everything goes out of the, see, it's going out of the picture frame. So it was a little hard to judge. But not too bad. I think it's going to be cute. I just love those turquoise colors in there. It's just awesome. And you do stitch all this white in his arm. And then the definition's going to come where you put those back stitching. There's a little bit of shading from that gray. Or else it'd be all one color. But yeah, the back stitching will make this just absolutely darling. It is cute. Right. Oh, and did I tell you they're serging all the way around? Because it is a Joy Sunday. So, that's a good thing, right? Hush. Sorry about Molly. Molly! Okay, let's see what's next. This is called Butterfly 7. And it has a lot of back stitching. It's another 14 count. 18 by 26. Now, let's just go back just a second. Okay. The Christmas wreath was $9.99. The snowman on the sled was $4.99. And this butterfly one is $4.99. And it's 18 by 26. Comes in the nice plastic bag with the instructions already on the bag. And these are always resealable. It's wonderful to keep your projects in. You know, especially these small ones, you know. But you can do whatever you want. But if somebody sends me a bag that sturdy and that good, we are keeping that bag. Let me tell you. Alright, let's take a look at this. Making sure I had it right side up. Isn't that pretty? I think it's just gorgeous. But there is a lot of back stitching in this little puppy. For 18 by 26, these things are filled. Okay, there are 27 colors in this. So let's take a look at the colors. It has full stitch, French knot in the 310, like I told you, and back stitching. So only 3 different things, and all this is on here. It will be fun. Okay, let's turn this over and take a look at all these beautiful colors. We'll start on this side just because it's there. Look at that pink, and then golds and blues. It just screams spring. And it comes with 2 needles, of course. They're very small because it is a 14 count. Sometimes I'll use those 14 count needles on an 11 count. It just depends. If they send me too fat of a needle sometimes, I'll just use a smaller one. No big deal. Look at those purples. See? Nice spring colors. Look at that green. Then you have a little bit of yellow green. There's some more green over here, like in grass green. You can't hardly tell those two apart. Holy cow. Holy cow. But look at the colors. You just see those butterflies? I love butterflies. They're so beautiful and so delicate. And all these threads have been nice and soft. Not had one thing wrong with it. Let's take a look at the picture. I'm just going to cut this because this is distracting. Maybe. Alright, it's serged all the way around. Nice big key. You can actually read it. This says full stitch here. This says back stitch. This says French knot. I can actually read all the numbers, top to bottom. Nice, clear. Look. Isn't that pretty? Just make it something really cute. It'd probably go in your bathroom, you know? If you had all those colors, let's check it out and see how big it is. Alright, 18 centimeters, which is a little over 7 inches, by 26. So, 26 is okay that way. What did I say this way? See, 18. Okay, so it is the actual size that it says right here. The canvas is that it is. It is 13.5 centimeters, which is almost 5.5 by 7. 5.5 by 7, which is 18 centimeters. So it's not very big. And since it's 14 count, I think it'll be beautiful. And where all those little dots are, those are going to be the French knots. You do the back stitching. You do the cross stitch first, then you do the back stitching, and then you do the French knots. It kind of holds all that back stitching together. So I don't know, there's a lot of delicate work on here. But it sure is pretty. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I thought I lost something. Let's put I had a panic attack earlier. There was a card like this with thread on it. And I picked up all the other things, and everybody had their own thread, and I was like, oh my gosh, what does that go to? Yeah, we have to go hunting just to figure out what it was. And I got it. Thank God. I was like freaking out. Now this one I got just because it's cute. It just made me laugh. I just loved it. It's called the Dog Kiss. Again, it is, I had to have a drink of water. 19 by 17. Nice. Joy Sunday bag. Okay, see if I can get it out of there. Hold that thought. And I like these bags because they don't crinkle much. Okay. I'm like, where is the canvas? The canvas is so big, I about lost it. All right. Turn it around so you can look. Love that rug. It's just cute and whimsical. I just love it. And there's some back stitching. Nothing like that last one. I mean, I don't think. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. You go around here and put a little fringe on there to make it look good and put some fringe on the dogs. Or you could just leave it off. I mean, you do what you want because it's your kit now, you know? Has a nice big thing. It looks like it got smooshed. It has back stitch, French knot, and full stitch. It's got 27 colors in it. But it's just cute. And a one-page pattern. Isn't that awesome? And it's nice and big and easy to see. You can tell right where to put all those back stitches. All right, whoops, gotta have my blank piece of paper. Let's take a look at all these colors. Like I said, there are 27 colors. They're all very long. The last few have been kind of short ones. Comes with 2 needles. Look at the blues. That's for like the collar that's in the couple shades of that blue. And the tans and golds are in the dog. And then there's some white and off-white. More browns. Look at the purple for the rug. That reminds me of purple that I used. I was making one of those. I wanted to make like a door hanger. They were really popular in the 70s, you know, with the beads. So I thought, well, I could just macrame those. I didn't know how I was going to attach them or not attach them. Yeah, but I made it in purple, like that color purple. And yeah, I thought my mother was going to die. It's number 208, by the way. And you have 310 in there. 3 shades of orange. I'm assuming for between the collar. Yeah, the collar and the blossoms on the rug they're dancing on. I just thought it was cute. Every once in a while, you just got to get whimsical, you know? But yeah, nice, beautiful colors. I love those blues. Oh, they're to die for. Just to die for. Okay, hang on. We got to get rid of these straggling threads. Get everybody going in the right place. Let's take a look at the canvas. It's not very big. 14 count, serged all the way around. And it's supposed to be, I'm getting there, hang on. Where is it? 19 by 17. So, the picture, let me push it over to the middle here. Just keep getting further and further away. So it's 18.5 that way, and 16, a little over 16.5. So the actual picture is 5.5 or 14 centimeters by, I'm trying, 4 3/4, which is 12. So 12 by 14 centimeters is what it actually is. But nice, clear, you know, thing all the way around. I can actually read it over here. Now this, oh, well, I can read it. Okay, it says 17.25 and I don't know. It's your guess. I guess it's 25 too. Yeah, it's 3766. But they use that for the French knots and backstitch. And then the rest of it is very easy to read. Yeah, so I just thought it was a cute little whimsical thing. Pretty tiny. And 14 count, you could stitch that up in a week. Backstitching might take you a little longer, but hey, it's not a race. It really isn't. Oh, I'm just trying to pick it all up and get it moved. So sorry. And we saved the best for last. And you know, I actually think I've ordered this twice. Let me get the plastic off. So you know what that means. Let me just put that up there out of the way. Isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous picture? Those birds. Does anybody know? Comment below if you know what kind of birds those are, because I have not got a clue. But they are just breathtaking. There's 3 of them. There's one right here, and there's 2 right there, and a blue rose, and kind of maybe a silver rose there. Not sure. And a butterfly. Can't forget the butterfly. And it's one of my favorite classical cross stitches. Just love the picture. Just love it. Nice, big chart. Couldn't think of the word. Holy cow. Words are hard. It has 31 colors. This chart will not match the one on the canvas. It comes with an instruction page on how to stitch, what to do afterward, how many threads to use for this or that. Comes with every one. We have 100 of those somewhere. But nice, easy to read chart. Nice and big. Comes on 4 pages. I'm pretty sure here. Trying to get it undone. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of actual chart. It does not show, darn it, hang on, I was looking for something. No, it doesn't have a breakdown, you know, into sections or anything like that. But it's nice and easy to read. But look at that picture. Is that picture not to die for? It'd go lovely in my bedroom. This one's lighter, but I like that one better. So I hope the colors more match those than bring out the blue and the birds. Oh no. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh my goodness. We got some stuff going on. We have an extra bag. And I can't show you because it's in the white part, but they do have tags. I don't know if you can see that through there. They have tags on them that say what color they actually are. Let's take a look at these threads. Oh my goodness. Oh, this has got almost as pretty colors in it as Aurora Borealis one I have. But, got yellows and golds and oranges. More blues. Of course, this is probably 310. Here's some Christmas red and Christmas green. Let's turn it around. Look at that blue. Isn't that beautiful? That's like peacock blue. And the dark teals. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Now, let's go over something else again. Okay, the Kissing Dogs was $3.99. And this they call this Bluebirds. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. This one was $11.99. So, yeah. But I'd say it's worth it. This is a nice soft thread. I mean, it's not ultra soft. I've had ultra soft, but it's not ultra. It's just feels like DMC. It's just absolutely beautiful. It says high grade, exquisite cross stitch. Okay, we'll take your word for it. But it does have nice thread. They pretty much always have nice threads. So let's go back a minute. These 2 pictures, I don't know how dark this will, I mean, I don't think it'll be this light at all, but hopefully it'll be this dark. It'll be beautiful. There's a lot of colors in that. 31. Okay, there are 2 needles. Nope, there's one. Maybe we have an escapee somewhere. Comes with a kit with 5 needles, needle threader, poof ball, and thimble. We'll just set it aside so we don't lose it. And let's take a look at this canvas. Oh, holy cow. This is huge. Ginormous. But it'd be a beautiful picture to put over your couch. If you had all those blues. Gorgeous. Easy to read. It's an 11 count. Nice big key right here. Just beautiful. Just absolutely. There's some big spots. I'm trying. There's some confetti right here. And a little kind of going down. It's the bushes. The birds don't look too bad because they're so big. But that's a lot of stitching. Look how big those areas are. Holy cow. You could spend a year on one. Big one. I don't know. Does it have back stitching? Or is it just straight? It's just straight stitching. There is no back stitch in this. So you'd have to... You can do whatever you want, you know. Sometimes it depends how dark that is actually going to be. You know what I mean? Because it might not show up. And you wouldn't want to put light. Because there's barely any light in this. It's like up here in the top of the painting. But it's a little dark down in here. But I just fell in love with those blues. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. It's 216 by 216. And it's supposed to be a 60 by 60. Where's my thing? Let's see what we measure out. Oh, and it's serged. Did I tell you that? All the way around. Even on the salvage side of the material, it's serged. Trying to get everything to lay down. And it is the whole canvas, give or take me and not stretching, whatever. It's almost 61 and a half. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. This part's the tricky part. And this way, I'm getting there. Do not leave me. Oh, for pity's sake, get there. About 57 and a half, give or take, that it's being bent. I'm trying to get it as flat as I possibly can. The actual picture is that way. Let me see if I can measure. 49 by... it looks like 49 and a half. 49 by 49 and a half. So it's close to 50 by 50. But it would be stunning. I mean, the birds are huge. This bird, from the basic top of his head, is like 4 inches down, and side to side, he's like, oh, approximately, what is that, 7.5 inches. So he's huge. Nice big, there's big areas. So if you like to stitch in big areas and do those kind of things, this would be your bet. I don't know if they should have had more, what do you call it, colors or not. I'm not even venturing a guess, but I think it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at that blue flower that's going to go right there. And then you got another bird sitting here and everything. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, let me fold that so we can put it back. Trying to get everything where it's supposed to be. All right. I'm just going to lay it right there, and you can look at that pretty picture. I will be right back in a few minutes, and we'll do a stitch along on one of these products. Be right back. Right, I am back, and of course we're going to start with the Bluebirds. Yep, It's my favorite out of this whole pack. So I'm starting over here. I have to look on the top of these bushes-ish that are down here. I thought they were going to be flowers, but this is the bushes. And we're using, so sorry, $7.99. Nice, easy to see. I gotta put my scissors away and get my cutting scissors for thread. Nice, easy to see symbols. I don't think this one will be a problem. It changes colors here and there, but we'll see. It does have 31 colors, so it should be fairly decently shaded. Oh, I'm using 3 strands because it's 11 count. And let me pull you this way just a bit. Oh, it kind of consumes my desk here. My desk so needs an overhaul. It's just one of those days where you just take everything off, put it on the floor, and start from scratch. Throw out what you really don't need. So while I'm stitching, let me tell you about Biggest Crafts. They do not have diamond paintings. They only have cross stitch. They have cross stitch, latch hook, and punch needle. I don't know if they have kits, punch needle kits, but they do carry the monk's cloth for punch needle, and I'm assuming a punch needle. They have counted and pre-stamped cross stitch, fulls and partials, big and small, all different prices. I think the biggest one that they have is 300 by 110. That would be just like ginormous to me. Just totally ginormous. They have great shipping. It only took like 2 weeks to get. I don't even know if it was an actual 2 weeks. I don't know what day they actually shipped it, but I ordered these on the 19th, and I received them on the 1st of November. So, not too bad. Is that 10, 11 days? Possibly 12 if you count the 31st. I forgot. But you know what I mean. So their shipping is outstanding. Every time that I've gotten anything from them, it's been really, really fast. So that's pretty good. They have free shipping over $49. And they have a section for, like, if you just want smalls, like $3.99 and up. They have a section specially for that. They have a Special Joy Sunday section. And they also have, where was I going? A section where you can buy 4 kits and get one free. I thought that was pretty cool. And if there are any other specials, I will put it down in the description box for you to see if there's any, what do I want to say, like discount codes or anything you need to use. I have to email them and see what they say about that. If they have any, I always ask them if there's any, you know, links to any special codes or any specials that they're running, because these companies are always running specials, and with it becoming Christmas time and people wanting to order things before it gets to be December, you know, some people that are more organized than me, that's why I keep collecting a little bit at a time Christmas stuff. I don't have a lot of holiday I don't care if it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, any of it. That's like 5 kits that I could say, that's all Christmas, or that's all spring, or summer, or autumn. I just have very few. Most of mine are, like, I don't want to say non-holiday, but you know what I mean. They're not geared for any season. So I need to collect a few more. And you know me, I will collect Joy Sundays. I will collect the classical, what is it called? I always get it wrong. Let's get it right. Classical cross-stitch ones. I like those. And I also like the ones that don't even have a company name on it. So, I don't think it matters as long as you get a decent kit and the picture's going to look decent in the end. Whoops. Wrong one. We're like way over here for some reason. It's feel like you're not in the center of the picture here. Might be just me. But I think all the kits that I got are beautiful. They're well made. I don't care where they came from. They're just gorgeous. So I don't stick with just one. You know, one type. Because I think there's more out there, and I think you're missing something if you don't order one of the ones that doesn't have a name on it. I mean, the quality is there. They might not have a quality picture, but they have a quality kit. And that's, to me, that's the bottom line right there. I can go look up the picture if I need to take a picture of it. But, or need to see it while I'm stitching it or something. But if the kit is terrible this or terrible that, as far as the quality of the thread or the quality of the canvas, you know, or something, that matters more to me than who made it. But that's just me. I mean, I know everybody doesn't think like that. But I think they have a lot to offer, these smaller, nondescript kits. And they're usually a little bit, you know, cheaper than, say, the name brand. So. If I could just get the needle and everything else to go. So, you know, it's just something to consider, you know, when you're looking for a cross-stitch project. Take a look at the other guy, you know. You might be shocked. Alright, let's see. They also have, in their, they have, what was it? 117 accessories. And in that section, they have beads, floss, hoops, punch needle supplies, like I said. They have floor stand, table stand, lap stands, and Q-snap type. You know, the Q-snap looking type frame things. I can't use them. They're too wide for my hands. They just kill me. But they have those. And also, they do have like a, I'll call it a craft section. I wanted to see. They have the bookmarks, the door hangers, and the pillows. Also, they have the Christmas stockings that you cross-stitch. I think they're pretty new, because I didn't see them. I don't know if they're just bringing them out because it's Christmas, or what. I'm seeing a lot of those. I haven't gotten one of those kits, but I just have no real need to have one. And it'd take me forever. They just thought they didn't get a quilt. I made all the grandchildren Afghans one year. That was a little much. But we got it done. Instead of making them quilts, I made them Afghans to go on their beds. Their parents were lucky that they got quilts made for them back in the day. Because at that time I was into quilting. Sure is a pretty color. Let me see. And they have a lot of specials, so you know, you might want to check out each section. They seem to have sections. Like I said, there's a section for the $3.99 to $5.99, or they have Joy Sunday section, or they have buy 4 get 1 free section. And they also have coupons there that you can collect and use. If you spend over a certain amount, you get this or that. So they have lots of those. I'm not real clear on how to use them, but they have lots of things to offer, is where I was going with that. And a lot of specials, especially, they're going to also have a Christmas section. Where's my water? And with a special with that. So I don't know when exactly that starts, or if it has started. They just had one for Halloween. And that was still up there on the website. So if you bought anything in Halloween kits, then you got a certain percentage off. So, pretty good store. Nice big variety. I love that store. What are we doing here? Well, it's coming across here. I'm just chasing this red up through here. This is a big canvas. It seems huge. Seems like it's 60. I guess it is 60 by 60, but it seems bigger than 60 by 60 to me. For some reason. It's been a while since I had the autumn house out, and because it's 60 by 60. Or 60 by a little bit bigger. But it's still wide, is where I was going with that. I think I've told you about most everything that they have. I was just impressed with their accessories that they have. They have over 8,000 cross-stitch kits. There's probably more. I don't know if that was the main one where you can see them all. And they always have new arrivals, which is good. You can set it for old to new, new to old in their new arrival section. So you can see what's new and out there. I may have to make a big order from them and get some big ones that I really want. Really, really, really want, you know, the big ones, the huge ones. I don't think I'll be getting the 300 one, though. That's a little much. I don't know which one that is, but it was big. I can't imagine. I just like those great big huge ones with the beautiful flowers or peacocks on them. I have a couple of those, but I haven't seen the ones that I have in a while. So, you know, it's been, 2 or 3 years since I bought them. So there's always something new and fascinating out there that I got to get that's big. That one that I got for my daughter wasn't small by any means. It's like 85 centimeters long, I think, but it's not very wide. I think like 40 or 45 by 85 or something like that. I'd have to look it up. That dragon. I just loved it. I'm glad she liked it. Sooner or later she'll get to stitch it, you know, after the kids get away from home, maybe. She might have some time to herself. That just didn't happen in right this second. Holy cow. Come on. It'll be interesting to see how dark the blues are. It's a part I want to strive for. But we'll keep stitching right here in this little groove. I'll save that for some other time. Not when I've got you on a video, you know, because that's just boring watching me go back and forth, back and forth. I want to be able to make some progress. Let me see where we're at here. Oh, we got plenty of time. Oh, goodness. Felt like it was going to snow today, guys. I really thought it was. It was all cloudy and nope, didn't do a thing. It was windy for a while, but not nearly as windy as it has been. This is a little bit thinner fabric. It's stiff, but it's not overly stiff. Them scissors, they're going to go flying. Molly's over there. This just puts her to sleep when I do this. Be interesting to see how this all comes together and all the different blues. And like I said, I think I've ordered this twice. Just because I love the colors. Just beautiful. Like that little bird down here, he's kind of purple. Hopefully it'll be that dark. I'd like it to be that dark. I like these ones that are easy to stitch on. Like that. The lady with the lanterns. It's real easy to stitch on as well. I seem to make some progress with them. Trying to stitch in this area and just keep going across. Then I'll move up over there. I don't have to have so much material in my hands. And their symbols aren't real difficult on this. Whoops, sorry. You know, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that are just solid colors. Then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 that have some kind of a symbol in it. Like these go this way, and there's half square ones. So it's real easy to look at. I mean, look at this section. You can just see them. They just pop right out. And here I thought this would be terribly confettied, and hard to read, but it's not. I'd get a little tired of looking at them dots, though, I'll tell you. It's a nice big section. I'd want to cover them up as fast as I could. Last thing we need is a migraine, right? Oop. Oh, crazy thing. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Went too far. That thread, it stitches up darker. Maybe it's because it's next to that blue. But when you get it in an actual X, it looks like it's darker than the actual thread that I pulled off. I guess that's pretty much true for all cross stitching. After it gets to be a solid force, it just seems darker. Oops. I think I'm going to have to come back for the rest of those because we are not going to make it. All right. Let's get rid of that. Get on. Well, we got, of course I had to lay that right there. Let's put that over there where we can see where it's going. Got all that done in a short amount of time. I think it'll be beautiful. Oops, I missed a couple. It's like 3 in with all them dots. All right, guys, do go and check out Biggest Craft and see what they have. Might be something you like. Never can tell. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. We will see you tomorrow. Keep stitching. Bye-bye.